Hello, Bill. How are you?
The U.S. Secretary of State came to Canada in part to thank this nation for its support in the war on terror.
America treasures its relationship with Canada.
Support that may not prevent the war from claiming a future victim, the privacy of individual Canadians. The U.S. is so concerned about terrorists coming from north of the 49th parallel, Colin Powell says it may require Canadians to register their personal biometric profile before being allowed to cross the border. In other words, you'd have to have your thumb scanned by a fingerprint reader or your eyes checked by a retinal scanner. Face recognition technology uses special cameras and computers that can identify suspects or criminals in seconds by matching faces with passports, visas, driver's licenses, or police most wanted lists.
And if we find that there are new methods of identification that are sensible, that do not restrict the flow of individuals going back and forth, we certainly would consider it.
And that flow is critical to the business of both countries. Across that border flows more than $1.2 billion in daily trade, and 200 million people cross it yearly.
So we're not in any way opposed to any new technology, but we'd only adopt it if in fact it was in the interest of Canadians.
That includes the idea of requiring all Canadians to carry mandatory citizenship cards, based on the Maple Leaf cards already carried by landed immigrants in Canada.
We should have a debate regarding what's going on the field, on the vigilance agenda. Should we have a national ID cards? There's right now 23 different ID cards in Canada.
Canada's top privacy watchdogs have already weighed into the debate, urging Canadians not to sacrifice the private details of their lives just because the government says it will make the country safer. The opposition was quick to offer its opinion.
We should be targeting not citizens of this country, but we should be targeting the terrorist groups that are operating in Canada that need to be on a list of banned groups.
In Ottawa, this is Global's David Viano reporting.